When I first went to see Spooks Got a Whiz, the thing that I liked most about him was his demeanor. There were two horses that I tried when I went to see Baby, and I liked both of the colts equally well athletically. But Baby Spooks had a really, really soft eye, and he had a really nice way of going when you were handling him. He was just really calm. And for me, I felt that he was just a little bit better minded ultimately as a 2-year-old prospect. When I realized he was extra special is kind of hard to pinpoint.
Pretty Whiz, Pretty Does was Zane's first really, really good futurity mount. He went ahead and made the finals in the non-pro division at the futurity and also the Derby and in RBC. Well, we went ahead and bred Pretty Whiz, Pretty Does to Spooks Got a Gun and got the horse Spooks Got a Whiz. And this colt was such a really, really nice colt when he was born, showed a lot of promise and everything, a lot of balance. Looked just like his mother, showed all the balance in the world. Dwayne Hicks, after he purchased Spooks Got a Gun from us, went home with Spooks Got a Gun, come back 5 days later and bought this colt. And the rest is history.
He was a 2-year-old. And I was at a horse show in Las Vegas where I met the owner of Spooks Got a Gun, his sire. That was Dwayne Hicks. And I told Dwayne at that time I was looking for some prospects, and Dwayne said I happened to have 2 out in Texas. So I flew from Vegas to Texas to go see him. I tried him, I came home, and I bought him. It was an incredible evening. It was an incredible evening for many reasons, and I don't think that anyone really can expect to win that event. The competition was amazing, and you know, there's so much build up and so much that goes into trying to get to that night. The NRBC was a little bit, was very dramatic for me and very intense. In the preliminary rounds, Baby had not missed a stop, but he had one of his stops. The ground was just different for him, and so the finals night was very intense. Waiting and waiting, everything. You know, your heart just sinks, and you just wait, and you're just on guard, and everybody's at the table screaming, hooting and hollering, and then he comes in and just makes this huge stop, and oh my gosh, he just buries his butt in the ground, and he goes on, and he just, it's electric. The crowd went crazy, and the whole rest of the run was just as wild, yeah.
Over the top, he was fun to show. I showed him in the preliminary go-arounds, I got along good, but this is the first time I've really been stepped on him and asked him for his heart. I mean, he stopped so pure. My hat's off to Tanya Jenkins. She trained him as a young horse and had success on him. Jordan Larson won the futurity on him, and he did a great job with him. It's an honor to sit on his back and have the chance to go compete with him. He was phenomenal, you know. For a horse to go be successful with 3 different riders, it's an awesome horse.
Spooks was not scheduled to go to the Derby in Oklahoma City until May 23rd. I actually did not have plans to send Baby Spooks to the Derby in 2012. I was going to send him to a different event this year and then wait until next year to go and to 2013 to go and compete at the Derby. And this had been the plan the whole year before he moved to Sean's barn. Sean texted and asked me if he could take him there, and it took me about 8 hours to respond. I had to really think about it and decide if that's what I wanted him to do, and we did, and the rest is history. It's just also very big right now. For Baby Spooks to win the Triple Crown of reining, it's a pretty big deal. He's the first stallion to win all 3 major events, and our next plan is to try to go to the WEG in 2014 and see what we can do there. Baby Spooks made it look completely effortless. So after the Derby, I decided to retire him from showing for this year, and then following the WEG, he'll probably do an exhibition event as long as he's able to. And I mean, it's history. Baby has accomplished more things than I ever could have imagined. Baby Spooks is a very rare horse, and I have had hundreds of horses. I have never had one that is the package that he can offer. He's just the way he is, and his demeanor and the way that he's designed and how he's built his proportions. All of his offspring that I've seen from the first full crop have been extremely consistent and possess many of the traits that he shows. The next step for Baby is to try to see what he can produce and go on to become a major sire in reining horses.